Oh, hey there, people. How the frig's it really going? So it's 2 o'clock. Just got woken up by my alarm. I really don't want to get this day going, but we're gonna have to because we got to get through today, tomorrow, to have 2 days off where I don't even have my phone on me, and chances are it's probably gonna rain. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like time's going a little bit too fast, if you ask me. Someone on Facebook just posted like 188 days until snowmobile season, and I do recall, like, it felt like a month ago somebody posted 120 days until summer. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Time is flying by really, really fast. Let's check on the flyers while I was having a poop. And Staples has this really cool little computer for anybody looking to set up a Kodi box. Let me show you this beast. Like, they already know what you're going to use it for, so they called it the HP Stream. It's got an Intel Celeron processor, not sure the specs on it. 2 gigs of RAM and a 32 gig SSD in Windows 8.1. Well, who cares? Reformat it, put Windows 7 onto it, and get the drivers off the site. But literally, this thing looks to be about the size of like a Roku. Doesn't it? Like the Roku 3. Just tiny, tiny, tiny. In the back you got an Ethernet port, 2 USBs, an HDMI, a D-sub, or digital video or whatever, display port. That's better. Not sure. That's the power supply and that's your speaker output. And then on the side you have, or on the front you have 2 more USBs and a friggin' push button start and a card reader. That's pretty awesome. So if you're looking to make a set-top box, and they're pretty cheap too, like 220 bucks, gets you this friggin' computer. Wouldn't be good for playing video games, that's a given, but she'd be pretty awesome for a Kodi box. And if the little one ain't good enough for you, they got this jobby here, which is the mini Intel Pentium processor, 3558U, not sure. 4 gigs of RAM and a 500 gig hard drive. You know, it's got all the same ports and all the same other nonsense. It's just, it's got a bigger processor and more storage, you know? And like, it's pretty much identical. Like, as far as, they don't show a back shot, except for it's silver, not little blue. But yeah, like, this is not too bad. I wonder what the freaking processor is. Is it a quad core or what's really going on here? I don't see the processor listed anywhere. There it is. Processor, Intel, refurbished, no. 1.7 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, doesn't say what the processor is. And then you go and you look at this, and then it might accidentally tell you. Oh, got a fart. So it's a 2-core, 2-thread. Oh shit, where'd it go? 2-core, 2-thread. So it's a dual core with 2 threads, so it fakes a quad core. But look at that consumption, 15 watts. That's decent. Like, if I were to build a set-top box, hey, welcome back, White Balance, I would totally go that route and buy one of these and stab it downstairs and use that for my set-top. But I already got a box down there doing that, so I don't need this. But there's a lot of these freaking bookshelf computers here, these little set-top box wannabes. Friggin' Zotac has them out, and HP has them out, and Asus has them out, Acer even has them out, you know? Everybody's got these tiny little Mac Mini wannabe computers, which would be perfect for setting up a Kodi box, to be honest. A Mac Mini would just cost too much money for the same thing. I got mail and the dog's pissed. Great. And I really like how HP is creating their own processor line called the Hexacore. Saying, oh yeah, it's got 6 cores, boys. She's fucking fast as shit and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, all it is a rebranded AMD A8 quad core with a dual core video card. And HP was for some reason allowed to stamp their fucking name onto it. So I don't know how that works, but it is what it is, and she's still a cat. Right, buddy? Gonna say anything? You fucking mad at me? Oh my goodness. Just giving me the look, eh? The fucking, like, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Freaking cat. Anywho, well, I really want some breakfast. Gotta go back into work today and get shit did. Thank God I got 2 days left and then I go on, not holidays, but my weekend. Can hardly wait. Because let me tell you a little something. That's all I gotta say. But, yeah, that grass is gonna need... Look at this. Look at all the fucking dandelions onto it. Look at back there. It's like the Malaysian fields or something. Holy... Yeah, we're gonna have to mow the shit out of this on Thursday. That's a given. Should have went out there and did it today, but I got up super late. I love how the toaster's always fast when I don't want it to be. Stove's still taking its frickin' time. More power to the shields. Oh boy. So yeah, tonight back to work again. Try and kill time and make it through. And yeah, they gave us these really weird things. These secure ID that generate a random number every 5 minutes. and it's what we use to log into our database. Well, not database, into our virtual private network. It kind of reminds me of the World of Warcraft authenticator tool. If you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, basically back in the days of World of Warcraft, everybody's account got hacked by China farmers. That's better. And you know, they had to come up with a way to stop it from happening. And their solution was to use this fucking key fob that produced a code that you typed in at logon, and it was bound to your name, and it was hard to hack. It was really hard to hack. Nobody ever got hacked after that, and if they did, it's because they're stupid. And yeah, and that's basically what we got to log into the VPN, which is pretty neat. I think I need a new pan. This one here says non-stick, but the fucker sticks like a bitch. Alrighty, well, it's time to get my lunch ready and let the dog out. I'll let him out again there before I go off to work. She's nice and cool down here, that's a given. But she's pretty warm in the computer room. So I better get myself a lunch together, and then we'll head off to work. Alrighty, lunch is a homemade spinach bowl. Well, homemade carrots and spinach. By homemade, I mean I bought them at the store and I just packed them into a container. Having a problem here buying them hooked. There we go. One-handed dog untying doesn't work when the dog looks at you weird. We got an apple, we got some spinach, some carrots, and a rice bowl. That should hold me off till midnight. Right on. So I'm gonna head off to the car and we're gonna get off to work. Oh, I farted. So I've done the math, and yeah, with my fine coming out this Wednesday, plus the hydro bill, plus the gas bill, plus friggin' mortgage, plus loan payments and stuff like that, these next 2 weeks are gonna be fucking tight for cash. I mean tight. Plus I have insurance coming out. My goodness. It's gonna be a brutal couple of weeks until next payday. If it wasn't for the $500 fine, I'd probably be okay. But yeah, it's gonna be a fucking tight one. Gonna be a tight one. Thank fuck I got that computer fixed, because I'm not even calculating that money. I might just keep that, not even bank that. Keep that on the sidelines as a reserve backup in case of emergency type operation. You know, just so I can have some money for food and fuel for this thing, because I'm going to need to gas this thing up soon. I only got about 105 kilometers left in the tank, sitting at a quarter, so chances are we're going to need to drop around 30 bucks into her tomorrow just to make it another 2 weeks. Because as you guys can tell, I really don't go anywhere. I'm kind of a homebody. I like to stay home and watch Netflix and fucking dick around on my computer and not do going outside stuff. Unless I really have to do going... What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? Something just double beeped. Was that my camera? No. Fuck, what was that? Anyway. The GPS going off? I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm hearing a boop, 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 boop. Anyway. Apparently now I have 120 kilometers left. Whatever. This car is fucked. Well, the carputer is anyway. It doesn't know what the hell's going on anymore than I do. But it's going to be tight. Toilet like a toiga. But we've been through worse and we'll get through it. Like I said, thank fuck tomorrow's payday. Because if it wasn't, well, we'd be up shit creek without a paddle. That's a given. Up shit creek without a motherfucking paddle. All big times. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go to the courthouse and pay that fine. Get that out of the fucking way. Go from there. And yeah. 3 demerits, but apparently they probably won't affect my insurance, but they're going to affect my time when it comes time to renew my license, which is next year. They're going to affect that big times, but not affect my insurance. I don't understand how it works, but whatever. It all depends on what you get the demerits for that it affects your insurance, like running a stop sign, speeding, you know, stuff like that. They look at reckless driving. What I did, apparently, it's bad, but it's not that bad. I don't know. Looking into it, it looks like it affects more or less renewing your license than it does affect your insurance. But I guess time will tell, so we'll just have to wait and see. Because everything, I was like, okay, how bad does 3 demerits affect your insurance? And everybody's like, oh, it doesn't even affect your insurance. But when you come to renew your license, it's going to be expensive. And I was like, fucking what? Like... Really? Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, a big fat one. That's got to be the fucking GPS chirping like that. Yeah, it is. Why the hell is this thing turned on? About to say the GPS wasn't even in the window. Why the hell was it on? I don't even know how much battery life I have in this thing. I still got 2 bars. I know this thing here is kind of rough on battery right now. I filmed both vlogs yesterday and today's with it without charging the battery, and I got 2 bars left, but it says 38 minutes. But those 38 minutes could go by in about 12 minutes, so camera don't even know, and the batteries are so old they got like dead spots in them. But yeah, I don't know. I guess if I always needed a quick money injection, I could always sell the MacBook for a couple $100. But I kind of want to keep the MacBook because I fucking like it. I just don't use it that much, but I do like it. Got this guy in a Chevy Silverado behind me. He's totally fucking mad because I keep going in the lane he wants to go into, so he's like totally on my asshole right now. Just riding my bumper like he's trying to be all threatening and shit. I should just totally fucking brake check him and wreck his pretty front end. Fucking hate when people get like that. Hey, they're on the road and they get all mad because you're in front of them. So they start acting a fool and start riding your bumper. Oh, dick bud, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's highly illegal. No U-turns in Ontario. Oh, fuck, eh? You gotta get over a lane. We're clear. Let's do it. Yeah, this is the Chevy Silverado in front of me that I was gonna brake check him because he was being a fucking bumper rider. Like, why? Why you gotta be that way, bud? There's no friggin' reason for it. We're going to the same probably location. Like, you're gonna get there. You know, going 10 kilometers an hour will only get you there maybe, what, a couple seconds faster? Fuck, this guy here turned into the gas station, hoping to get around this. Find out that they got that side blocked off too, so now he just fucked himself. I guess he expects me to let him in, but fuck him. He can figure out his own shit. I don't know what the hell they're doing here at the Shell station. Oh no, they're doing road work, never mind. I thought they were fixing up the Shell station or something, but I don't know what the hell is going on over there. Look at that thing. Looks like a combine you'd use on a farm. Maybe they're cleaning the roads, maybe. I don't know. But they're sure friggin' throwing a bunch of shit into the back of that dumpy. Doesn't smell too good either, whatever it is. Oh, they're repairing the road, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will be all mad because I called the vehicle a combine and it's not a combine, and you'll have to correct me, and then it'll irk you and you'll get all upset because I don't know every fucking truck on the road. Oh well, like I said at the beginning of this, I'm a computer guy and a homebody, not a construction worker or mechanic. Yeah, let's get to work, get this shift over with, bang out tomorrow's, and then Thursday it's vacation. Well, not vacation, it's just a weekend. Maybe after Adrian's done his shift at work, maybe we might be able to go mini biking. I don't know, that'd be awesome if we could. Just a couple hours on the bikes up in the trails would be pretty fun. Be a good stress release, that's for sure. Friggin' love mini biking. I would go by myself up behind the house, but if something goes wrong, it's always nice to have a buddy there, right? Especially if you fall and you break your fucking leg. It's nice to have a buddy that can freaking go for backup. Mind you, if I bring my cell phone, there's cell phone range up there all the way. Worst case scenario, just, you know, call a friend and be like, listen, I fucked my shit. Okay, I need to get out of this lane because this is a turning lane. Nobody beside me, so yeah, because that's the turn down the road lane, and this is the go straight lane, and people don't realize that even though it's painted on the friggin' ground now. I've only ever had to joust one person for position on there. Thank fuck they backed off, because that would have been a horrendous battle. And it was the one day that I don't friggin' have, it's like when I don't have my camera aimed out the window recording, that's when people act a fool behind the wheel. When I do have my camera aimed out the window, everybody fucking drives properly. Cocked. It's pretty cocked. Anyhoozle. Let's fucking stab the car into a parking spot and call her a fucking widowmaker. Boom shakalaka. Something like a boss. Anyway, people, I'm at work now, so I'm just going to bang out this shift and go from there. So tonight, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I got a lot of video game videos to edit and stuff, and tomorrow I want to go to the courthouse and pay off that fine. So I'm going to end the vlog here. So yeah, hopefully tonight I don't get super stressed out and freak out again, because I can't afford to do that too often. But thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.